Why did the Holochain user refuse to play hide-and-seek? Because he knew he would always be found in the hash. Welcome to our journey through the secure world of Holochain. Imagine a fortress, a stronghold, impregnable and secure. That's Holochain for you, a haven for your data, a bulwark against the ever-looming threats of data theft and hacking in the digital universe. But what makes it so secure, you ask? Well, let's delve into the depths of this fortress and find out. The foundation of Holochain security lies in its unique structure. Unlike traditional blockchain technologies, Holochain operates on a distributed hash table, a network structure that allows data to be stored and retrieved quickly and efficiently. This means that your data isn't just sitting in one place, waiting to be snatched. It's spread out, hidden in plain sight, yet always within reach. It's like having your guards spread out across the fortress, keeping an eye on every nook and cranny. But what's a fortress without walls? Holochain's encryption is like a towering wall, standing tall and strong, protecting your data from prying eyes. Every piece of data on Holochain is encrypted using cryptographic keys, making it virtually impossible for anyone to just stroll in and take what they want. It's like having a wall so tall, even the most determined intruders can't scale it. And then there's the moat, the final line of defense. In Holochain, this is represented by the immutable audit trails. Every change, every transaction is recorded and stored. There's no sneaking around in Holochain. It's like trying to cross a moat filled with watchful crocodiles, not a task for the faint-hearted. Just like a fortress with guards, walls, and a moat, Holochain provides multiple layers of security to keep your data safe. Stay with us as we dive deeper into these layers. Ever heard of the tale of Sybil, who could clone herself at will? Well, in cybersecurity, Sybil isn't a fairy tale, but a real threat. But fear not, Holochain has an Anti-Sybil Mechanism. Now you might be wondering, what's a Sybil attack? Imagine if Sybil, instead of being a mythical character, was a user in a network. And instead of cloning herself for fun, she creates multiple fake identities to manipulate the system. She could sway votes, disrupt consensus, or even launch attacks. In the digital world, Sybil is a troublemaker, but thanks to Holochain's clever architecture, Sybil's tricks are no match. Here's how it works. Holochain uses unique identifiers for each user. Think of it as a digital fingerprint, unique to each person, making it impossible to create multiple accounts under one identity. It's like trying to pass off a zebra's stripes for a tiger's. The system just won't buy it. This identifier isn't just any random number, oh no. It's validated under the control of the requesting agent, like a secret handshake, only you know. And the best part? It's self-proving. That's right, it doesn't need a third-party validator. It's like having a bouncer who knows every single person in town. If you're not on the list, you're not getting in. But what if someone loses their identifier, you ask? Well, exceptions can be made. The system is rigid for security, but flexible for user convenience. It's like a tree that stands firm against the wind but bends to let the breeze pass through. So when it comes to cybersecurity, Holochain has got it covered. It's like having an immune system for the digital world, keeping out the harmful elements while nurturing the beneficial ones. So in the world of Holochain, Sybil cannot clone herself, keeping the system safe and secure. In the world of Holochain, you need a passport to enter, a unique, unforgeable passport. This is what we call a membrane proof. Picture this. You're at an exclusive high-tech club. The bouncer at the door doesn't just check your ID, he verifies your entire digital identity. That's essentially what a membrane proof in Holochain does. It's not just a flimsy card with your birth date on it, it's a robust, unforgeable proof of who you are in the digital world. But how does it work? Well, the membrane proof is self-proving. It's like a master locksmith who can create a lock and a key at the same time, ensuring that the key can only open that specific lock. In the case of Holochain, the lock is the system, and the key is your identifying information. The membrane proof validates this identifying key, making sure that it's under the control of the requesting agent. That's you. Imagine you're a hacker trying to break into this club. You might try to forge an ID, but the bouncer won't be fooled. He's checking more than just your face against a photo. He's verifying your entire digital identity. If you're not who you say you are, you're not getting in. That's how Holochain protects its system from unauthorized access. Now you might wonder, can exceptions be made? Can the bouncer let in his friends? Well, just like at our high-tech club, exceptions can be made, but these are not lapses in security. They're controlled, calculated decisions made by the system based on specific predetermined criteria, So even when exceptions are allowed, the integrity of the system remains intact. So with the membrane-proof, Holochain ensures that only those with a valid passport can enter its realm, keeping it secure from intruders. Holochain is not just a fortress, it's a fortress with a drawbridge and a watchtower. Meet the HoloWeb SDK and the launcher. Let's dive in and explore how these two components work in harmony to supercharge the security of Holochain. Imagine the HoloWeb SDK as the drawbridge and the launcher as the watchtower. Both have their unique roles, but they work together to ensure only the right people can enter the fortress. The HoloWeb SDK is a vital component of Holochain Security. Think of it as the drawbridge to the fortress, the point of entry. It facilitates service requests based on user data, acting as a gatekeeper to the fortress. It's not just about letting people in, though, it's about letting the right people in, those who have the necessary membrane proofs. Now, let's talk about the launcher. Picture it as the watchtower overseeing the drawbridge. It's responsible for validating the identifying key under the control of the requesting agent. It verifies that the person trying to cross the drawbridge is indeed who they claim to be, further enhancing the security of the fortress. Together, the HoloWeb SDK and the launcher create a robust security system. They generate membrane proofs based on user data, ensuring that only those with the right proofs can enter the fortress. This system isn't rigid, though. Exceptions can be made, allowing for flexibility while maintaining high security standards. It's a bit like a medieval fortress, isn't it? Well, it's a digital fortress, and in the world of cybersecurity, these mechanisms are our knights in shining armor, warding off potential threats and ensuring the safety of the realm, or in this case, our haps. Let's not forget, though, that even the strongest fortress is nothing without its watchtower and drawbridge. That's where the HoloWeb SDK and the launcher come in, reinforcing the security of the Holochain fortress. With the HoloWeb SDK and the launcher, Holochain not only keeps the fortress secure, but also ensures that only the right people can cross the drawbridge. Having journeyed through the secure world of Holochain, it's time to recap our adventure. We've navigated the intricate pathways of this cybersecurity marvel, uncovering its unique features that make it a veritable fortress in the digital realm. First, we delved into the essence of Holochain, a structure that is not merely a chain, but a chain of security. We've seen how it employs a distributed hash table, where each participant has a copy of the entire chain, ensuring reliability and resilience against threats. Next, we encountered the Anti-Sybil Mechanism, a clever sentinel guarding against fraudulent entities. It's like an eagle-eyed bouncer at a swanky club, ensuring only the legitimate partygoers get in. By using identifiers like phone numbers or email addresses and limiting accounts per identifier, it keeps the party exclusive and secure. Then we unraveled the mystery of the membrane proof. This proof is like a self-reliant Sherlock Holmes, verifying the credentials of every participant. It's a self-proving system, ensuring that the identifying key is indeed under the control of the requesting agent. Finally, we explored the HoloWeb SDK and the launcher. These are the tools that generate membrane proofs based on user data, like a locksmith making a unique key for every lock. They enable service requests, further bolstering Holochain's security apparatus. With its unique security features, Holochain stands as a safe haven in the world of cybersecurity. It's not just a chain, but a chain of security. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, keep your data safe and secure.